Sorry, I'm just like looking, like Snapchat's like that sort of the Discover page. It's so awful, the things that they will try and do to like get you to click. Like, he finally realized what she wanted, and it's like a photo of a girl sort of bending over with a guy behind her, and like a Bella Danger's wildest secrets. Was their whole relationship fake? And it's Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. Like, you are boring. Constant just clickbait. She has to be the richest e-girl ever. I don't care.
We got 2 very special guests today.
Yo, we've got B Money. We got Bella.
Willow. Come here.
She does not want to move.
Yeah, you can't see her. She's on the floor right now.
Yeah.
She wants me to stroke her, but
There is a second dog.
yeah. Can you reach your toy? Chuck the.
Oh.
Come here.
Nah, she's chilling. She's big chilling. She does not care.
Oh, episode 13, guys. Thank you for tuning in once again.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's episode 12.
No, that was last week.
Oh, welcome to episode 12.5.
Should we name this? I think we should name it 13. Just keep along with it.
Yeah, alright.
It's technically our 13th episode, isn't it?
Yeah, we had technical difficulties with episode 12.
Anyway, we finished school now.
We have.
That's mad.
We are free agents.
How many years of our lives is that?
Well, high school itself, year 7 to 11, which is 4, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
so
and
6,
then,
including sixth form,
Yeah.
and then year 6. Was it maybe like 4 when you started?
Yeah, like 4 or 5. So 5 to 11, 6.
So that's like
12 years,
oh,
I think.
gone. That whole structure's gone.
It's fucking scary.
What's like your fondest, or some of your fond memories of school, secondary school?
See, I was asked that question. What was sort of like my favorite memory, and I couldn't think. But I know there are so many good times where I've been like crying, laughing, or like just something that we should not have been doing. It was like outside of school, but it was connected to school. It was when we climbed on the school roof and we'd like play basketball just coming out of lockdown.
Yeah,
that was a pretty fun day.
That was like that 2020 summer was decent. Like, to be fair, like once we got out of lockdown and people started coming out,
it wasn't.
It was decent, to be fair. Like we had some like the field gaffs. They were pretty fun.
Yeah, the field gaffs for a fucking time in each of our lives.
I was thinking about this. Like living in the city, people living in the city wouldn't have had the experience of a field gaff. No,
which is depressing. For
yeah,
them.
I felt quite, people in the city, I feel pretty bad for you.
Yeah,
like having lived in a city and also lived in a small town like here, I can really appreciate like the countryside and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
and also the memories. Like, you probably just have to go to someone's house.
Yeah, house party. Do you reckon there will still be house parties this year, or do you reckon they're gonna be like, let's just go out?
Yeah, I reckon so. Every now and again, but there'll still be also going out, Chester.
Ooh, Rosie still closes.
Penton. Red Lion.
I know 2 of the guys that work on the bar at the Penton, and they're very chill. Did you because you went yesterday, didn't you? Did the guy that served you, did he have very long, like curly blonde hair?
No, I didn't see that guy. There was some guy with like a really long ponytail.
Oh, was it black hair?
Yeah.
Did he have a beard?
No.
Did Jake have a beard? Oh, I can't even fucking remember. I saw him like last week as well. Jake and Podrick from the skate park. They're chill.
Oh, wait, they go to skate.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, they were really nice.
Yeah.
They were nice staff in the Penton. The Red Line was just like.
Yeah, fuck the Red Line.
Yeah, it was not the best.
I don't know why I'm chatting though. I'm 17. I've not been in either. Actually, no. I've been to the Penton once. Like a year ago. I was like 16 or something with my mum and my sister. Like, they were drinking. There was like a karaoke night. It was like mid.
One of my fondest memories of school was in GCSE PE in the changing rooms. I think it must have been about year 10. I think I had a bad back at the time. I got injured my back.
Yeah.
I had Deep Heat with me.
Oh no.
And I was just putting some on my back after lesson, and then Joe Jenkins.
Yes.
He's a very funny guy. He came up to me And he was like, "Oh, what's that? Smells really nice, that." And then Miles goes, "Oh, put some on your balls. it's really nice."
Oh no, man.
And then I went along with it. I was like, yeah, look here. It says relaxant here.
Oh,
and he was like,
no.
are you sure? Are you sure? And we were like, yeah, mate. And he's like, yeah, go on then. I give him a little bit on his finger. He goes off into the bathroom. A couple of seconds later, you just hear,
You're a menace. Fucking hell. Oh, there's nothing worse than like not washing it properly off.
Rubbing your eyes.
Bro. Fucking hell.
That's one of my fondest memories of school.
Yeah, that is a fun.
That was a very funny day.
There's a lot of like, we used to terrorize Joe Gom because Joe Gom is academically good, but he has no common sense.
No.
So you used to be able to get away with a lot with Joe Gom.
Wasn't the time where you like made him eat a sock?
We didn't make him eat a sock, right? What we did, it was me, Finn, and Joe, and we had,
Yeah.
And I don't even know how the fuck we did it. We must have been like gone.
Mm-hmm.
But we were chilling, like behind the Lidl, like the river.
Yeah.
We were chilling down there, and there's a bench there.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the bench, and I was trying to get Joe to Wu-Tang the Roach, which is where you like eat it, and then like the whole it gets you higher.
Yeah.
I don't even know why the fuck he did.
Shit.
We'll carry this on in a second.
Right, I'll pause the thing.
Yeah.
We interrupt this podcast episode for a message from our sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Palswear.com.
Yeah.
Go and buy everything on that website.
It's running low on stock actually because so many people have tried to buy it all at once.
Yeah.
So
go and check it out.
It's actually pretty good. It's good quality.
Yeah. Back to the episode.
Mm-hmm. So,
what were we talking about?
We're talking about me making Joe Wu-Tang the Roach. But like I see, the thing is, if you ever want anyone to Wu-Tang the Roach, you have to start it you have to lay the seed early, like halfway through. And there was probably like, the Roach is like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably about that much left of actual joint material,
mm-hmm.
and it's gone out, and Joe just takes a bite out of it. Like he just eats the first bit, and we're like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" He's like, "Oh no, man." Anyway.
Oh my days.
And then, I look at Finn, and I wing, and then I go, fuck, oh god, it was so long ago, but it was such a fun day. And I was like, Joe, this place is built on like an old Indian burial ground. And Finn's like, oh yeah, shit, I heard about that. I was like, yeah, they because there's like litter everywhere, like random shit. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, apparently there's like a room you're supposed to leave like random items of clothing or some shit here. I don't know, like I could just be tripping. Yeah. And then I was like, Joe, maybe you should leave your sock here or something. And and he does it. He takes his sock off. If he puts the roach in his sock for some reason, and then leaves his sock.
Offering.
Yeah, literally. And then as we're walking off, like, there's a video of Joe decides to try and attack a tree or some shit. It was weird. And then we get like halfway thingy, and then Joe's like, "No, guys, I need my sock." And he runs back to put on this wet sock with a roach still in it. And then when he goes home, he's like, "Oh shit, I forgot I had the roach." And he sends a text that he just took his sock off and a roach fell out in his kitchen or some shit, which is pretty funny. But yeah, Joe, that's the highlight of Joe's gullibleness. The fact that for 15 minutes he walked around without a sock on. God. There's so many fun memories of school.
I am gonna miss school, like the social element mainly. Not
I'm not gonna fucking miss lessons.
Not fucking like all of that, like tests and biology and shit. Fuck that. Just like the whole seeing everyone and being like, "Yo, what's up?" and playing football on the Azzy at lunch and just mingling. It's great. Like I think we need to make a conscious effort of trying to be as social as possible in the summer, because fuck staying inside all summer. I don't want to be just like editing video or like sitting in my room writing notes and shit. You know, I want to be out. I want to be out as much as possible.
I agree. People are just boring though. You know what I mean? People just don't care enough.
For summer, the best thing I can recommend you get is a film camera.
Yeah.
Get a film camera. Like search online. There's like loads of websites. There's like London Camera Exchange is a good website, and there'll be plenty of others. And get a film camera and get loads of film. Like make sure you know how to like load it properly and use it properly, because film it's like a love-hate relationship. Because if it doesn't work and you've like taken like 36 photos, you spent like 15 quid on a roll of film, and it doesn't work, you feel like you want to cry. You don't know what it's going to look like until you go and get it developed. So there's that big anticipation. But when you get it and it works, it's incredible. And like the memories, like I've got like a little scrapbook and loads of photos in it, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, it does look cool, especially the ones that I'm in. They seem really fun. They seem like the best memories in the whole book, I reckon.
There's a bit of a shortage of film at the minute.
Really?
I don't. Like the woman in the shop doesn't know what's going on. Like
this crisis.
Honestly,
God damn.
she doesn't like it might just stop making it. I don't know, because it's quite old film, isn't it? Like I doubt there's much of a. It's not a booming market really, is there? Like on Amazon, I bought 5 rolls the other day, and that was all it had in stock.
Shit, you fucking cleaned Amazon out.
On Amazon, so yeah.
God damn, I need to buy some Polaroid film because I got a Polaroid camera.
Yeah, honestly, any like analog sort of like retro old school thing, get it and buy it as much like film and shit as you can for it, and just take it everywhere. Just take as many photos and videos as you can, because in like 10-20 years you're gonna look back and you're gonna think, damn, this looks sick. And just the nostalgia, like you're not gonna regret buying loads of film. There's no downside to it.
No,
it's a worthwhile investment, like especially for the memories. Even now, I look back from like yesterday, I look at the photos from yesterday, and it's like
nice. Fair. Yeah. I suppose that's the thing. You're never gonna think, I didn't capture enough memory. No, I captured too many memories.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any like plans for summer?
Earn money somehow. Earn a lot of money. That's the plan. Have fun. I like to go. Because people can drive now, so I like to go out and about. You know, that'd be fun. I like to go to Manchester at some point. Maybe try and see some people like music wise.
Okay.
The festivals look pretty shit though, which is annoying because there are random good points in each different one, but not enough for me to justify spending 80 quid on a ticket.
Yeah, it's not like one massive big lineup is there. It's like just select specific people that go in. It's like, oh yeah, let's see them.
Yeah.
It's like probably cheaper just to go and see them on their own, because they have supporting acts anyway, wouldn't they? So it's like, but to be fair, a festival is its own little vibe, isn't it? Like it's good. Like the whole, I do enjoy like the festival vibe, and just like seeing people and be like, yo, you're right, mate. Like you're in like a crowd, and you're like, and you turn around and you're like, and you see someone, you're like, yeah, mate.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. I think because I've only been to one festival on my own, if that makes sense, like without my parents. I've been to a lot with my parents, but only one on my own. And because like it was me, Georgia, and Joe, and obviously Joe was just in his own world. Like Joe had nothing to worry about. But like I was like kind of stressed with like trying to get taxis home or like taxis to the hotel and shit. With Georgia, and then being in big crowds where people are trying to mosh pit, and knowing that she's this small fragile thing that I'll hit like that and she'll be like, ah, you know, it's like it's a stressful environment to be in.
To be fair though, like no, if you like indie music, you like indie music, but like your first, like that festival, it was neighborhood weekend.
Yeah,
like,
it
wouldn't have been the best festival, so you probably have like a bad taste in your mouth from your first festival.
Probably. I Easy Life were good, and like the Wombats and stuff, but it was sort of, I was going to see 2 bands, and George wanted to go, so I was like,
what were the people there like?
They were all fine, like the average indie music crowd. There was one scrap that happened with like old guys. You just we just saw it from across the field. It was like, this is just 2 old geezer looking dudes just like throwing hands, and then they fell over, and then the sort of like security came and took them. Bro, fuck festival food though. Oh, the prices.
Well, to be fair, like they have to charge high anyway, because to pitch, it's so expensive for them to pitch.
Yeah, but it's not like like they're like, you know, fuck guys, you know, we're really sorry that I have to charge you 22 quid for these 2 portions of chips. It's like, fuck you. All right, you're gonna buy them because it's either this or like falafel meat across in the other van or some shit.
What's fucked up that in NAS festival going to?
Yeah.
You're allowed to take in like pre-cooked food, but you can't take in like a hob, like like portable like gas hob or anything, and you can't make any fires. It's sort of understandable, but
shit
also
at the
like
same time.
it's kind of just forcing you to go and pay extortionate prices for the food.
Yeah, of course.
So I think I'm gonna have to just like stock up on loads and just like maybe take like a
cooler
yeah
with like an ice pack, and you can just like make a like meal prep basically.
yeah.
Chicken and rice, 8 portions or some shit.
But when you're like on the come down, the last thing you're gonna want to eat is
It's
fucking
chicken and rice.
bland. That's the word.
Yeah, bland.
Yeah, bland chicken and rice. Fuck that.
Yeah, that'd actually be the what? Oh, disgusting.
What'd be good over summer would be like a road trip.
Yeah, road trip would be
I think that'd be
beast.
pretty sick, like the Lake District or something.
Yeah, how far away actually is the Lake District?
Like 2 hours maybe.
Oh, fucking a road trip then. I thought you were talking about going down to like Cornwall or something like that. It'd be a road trip.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I'm going Cornwall anyway this year.
Yeah, I wasn't invited. Yeah, you're going to Boardmasters. Who do you want to see at Boardmasters? I can't remember.
I don't even know who's going on the Sunday. It's,
Oh,
it's only the Sunday we're going, so
Are you just going to go?
I'm just going for the vibes.
Yeah.
It's just on a beach in Cornwall, isn't it? Just
Yeah, Cornwall Beach is nice. I remember I went to Cornwall. I think I only been to Cornwall once. It was with my dad and his girlfriend at the time. That was weird. She wasn't very nice. She's the fucking gym lady. She works at the gym.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Which one?
I see. I feel weird about saying names now, but I doubt she's gonna watch.
Brown hair.
Yeah, small brown hair.
What?
Yeah. Also, because of the sun,
Oh,
I've just seen.
shit.
Yeah, the lighting's gone crazy. Shut the
fuck.
blinds.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Small world.
Small world.
That's better. Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if she recognizes me or remembers me, but
Mhm.
I know her. Surely, like,
God.
she recognizes my name.
Yeah.
Because I definitely changed from being small and round. But,
Oh.
yeah. Small world. Do you have any, like, definite summer plans aside from all the festivals you're going to?
Yeah, I've got France on the 18th of July, so landing in Paris. It's been moved. The flight was in like the middle of the day, which was sound. Like I'm landing in Paris, but now it's been moved to like I'm landing at like 10 at night. For no, they just email me like, yeah, sorry, change your flights. It's like what? But yeah, I'm going on the 18th of July, going to Paris, and then I'm gonna hitchhike down the country to Cannes. Get there by the 5th of August. Got a festival down in Cannes. If anyone's going, let me know. Hit me up.
Oh, that is actually pretty beast though. Like landing in Paris and then just being like, I've got a couple of weeks. I'll just take a leisurely stroll.
So that'd be fucking sick. I mean, I'm going on my own as well, so it's gonna be daunting as fuck.
Yeah, it'd be really scary. You're probably gonna get kidnapped.
Probably.
You should probably be scared every day.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't go. I reckon it's probably too scary.
I think I might miss out on quite a bit here, but like realistically, I'm only missing out on gaffs. As fun as gaffs are.
I don't think you'll be missing out on gas.
Really?
No, I genuinely do not think there will be any house parties this year.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Oscar said to me he might have one.
I reckon 3 max.
3.
Yeah, max. And I feel bad for all the people because obviously I'll be 18 before exams are over.
Oh yeah.
But for all the people that won't be,
Fuck.
like if you're born in August and you just made it into this year, like Ivan and shit, he's not gonna be able to come to anything unless he gets like a fake ID.
Yeah.
Oh, also in that festival, Joe got his fake ID taken away from him immediately. First time he tried to use it. Yeah.
Really?
And they looked at it, and it was because obviously it's a pretty shit fake.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, mate, you can't.
It felt quite weird, like actually using my, like I'm 18 now.
No.
It felt weird, like actually using my ID and being like, yo, can I get a drink, please, mate? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Man.
It was quite of a surreal feeling.
Yeah. Does it not feel as fun anymore because it's not illegal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's boring.
oh
now.
god, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? But to be honest, I only use it in Tesco anyway. You don't give a fucking Tesco, do
No,
they?
They don't. Which is interesting. Normally, like, because you're a boy, I thought they'd give more of a shit because they don't. They only really tend to not care for girls.
Mm.
Man.
Well, I think that's only more like nightclubs and pubs and shit. Because like, oh well,
Yeah, I could be
it's a
chatting
bird,
shit.
innit? And for
Sure.
clubs, they probably want
they
more.
have to make
Like
sure.
want more girls that are inside because that's gonna bring more lads in.
Mm.
So it's kind of like, oh yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah.
Give me your number as well, mate.
Ugh.
Shut up.
Gross.
one of the things I've been trying recently is trying to be more like natural as possible, and sort of like, you know, eliminating chemicals and like essentially trying to be as like caveman as possible.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, how did cavemen keep their teeth clean? Because they wouldn't have had dentists. They can just, you know, go for a checkup every now and again. Like, surely there must have been some like biological process which like helped them to keep their teeth fair. Because if they lose them, then they're fucked, aren't they? Because like their diet, they put in a lot of, I imagine, be a lot meat based, and they would have needed their teeth to, like, you know, grind through all the shit.
That is a good.
Like, how would they have kept their teeth healthy?
I think because of the shit they'd be eating fruits and they'd be eating meat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think their teeth would have been very white, but I don't think that like fruit, because there are people that don't brush their teeth because they only eat fruit, and it's like apparently they feel like,
wouldn't that be bad for your teeth? Because a lot of acid in.
Yeah, probably. This was fucking no, I'm not them. You know what I mean? Well, I'll do more research on it and we can talk about it. But it's a good question.
Sorry, Liver King doesn't brush his teeth.
God, imagine how bad his breath must smell.
Man, just eating like a pound of liver, some testicles,
drinking shots of blood.
He was one of the meals he was eating. It was fish eggs,
like caviar,
or like spawn, like the
yeah caviar.
Yeah, it looked gross.
Oh, wait, like frog spawn or caviar? Because caviar is like little fish eggs, but it was like a big foamy bubble.
Maybe, yeah.
Because that might be like frog spawn with like the things that tadpoles come from.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. I caught a tadpole. I was at Will's and there's like a pond on the golf course by his. I was fucking grabbing him. Weird looking things.
Slimy. Yeah, no, I wouldn't like to smell his breath.
No.
Or his body odor, because he doesn't shower either.
Oh God. Imagine
that family must stink.
Yeah, literally. You could.
That's probably we're going proper caveman. Like the modern day, you can't just be like, yeah, I'm gonna stop showering, I'm gonna stop brushing my teeth because the caveman didn't do it. It's just finding a way to keep clean naturally, like the soap bars and shit and deodorant. I use it all natural now. I'm probably gonna try and get some like natural toothpaste. I think that's like the next step.
Yeah, I think it's called Raw X. That's like fluoride free, pretty natural toothpaste.
Okay.
Yeah,
fluoride's really bad for you apparently.
Yeah, like that's the thing. The dentists push fluoride like mad, but apparently it's really bad for like your pineal gland. It like calcifies it, and then like it's pretty shit. But I'm also like, there's so much misinformation out there. Like, it's so hard to try and decide what to believe.
Yeah, because there's all like, especially there's a conflict between like vegan and carnivore diets, and then you like search like, oh, what is best diet to lose weight? You will get so many different diets. You'll get like keto, vegan, carnivore, paleo, vegetarian, pescatarian, and it's just different things work with different people, and it's sort of like you don't know until you try. Yeah. But it's very, especially for someone new into it, it's very confusing, like trying to get into like losing weight and shit.
Yeah. There's so many of those like fad diets, isn't there? It's like eat this for 3 days, then eat nothing for 7. Like I fucking just hit the gym. Just track your calories. It doesn't like for when it comes to losing and gaining weight, obviously you've got like macros that you should hit and stuff. But as long as you track your calories, that's probably the most important thing when it comes to just baseline, not staying healthy or like clean bulking, but just losing or bulking. Track your calories, find your maintenance weight. Then if you want to bulk, add 250 calories. If you want to cut, minus 250 calories and go from there.
How's your weight cutting going?
So I got to 73 kg, and the dad told me I was too light.
Really?
Yeah, so I think he wants me to sweat it out. Right. So it means that I'm now like I can chill a bit more. Right. I don't have to like be as thingy with everything that I am.
So like the last week, are you gonna be like sauna and the towels and shit? Fuck.
Oh well, I like hot baths. You know what I mean? Can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, you're saying that when you're going for like 2 hours. It's like the box, like in the UFC, the boxes they sit in. It's like I suppose it was mainly used in like the COVID times as well, because they couldn't use the sauna. It's literally just like you imagine like an astronaut suit. And they just sit in it and they zip it up and anything out is like
you
the
see
head.
the head,
Yeah.
You can buy them off Amazon. It's like portable saunas. How much actually are they? Because I'd love to have a sauna, just to have, but you can't really order them off the internet, can you?
You know?
Well, you can, but they're not gonna come in a box. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to pay a lot for like shipping and shit. Sauna. Nope, that's not how you spell sauna. It's sauna suits. Well, yeah, so $2,000 for
$2,000
for like a wooden sauna.
Odds on you scam it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Here you go. Portable steam sauna is $200. It's like the little.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it isn't bad. You can probably scam. Why? What? So you scroll across and you get an air fryer. Can add essential oil, salt, vinegar, ginger, medicine bag. Oh wait. Oh, is that part of it?
Air fryer and the sauna.
I think. Maybe it's to try and make it smell nicer.
A diffuser.
Oh yeah,
diffuser.
it's not. It's not an air fryer. It's a diffuser.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like an air fryer though. 170 quid. That's not a bad scam. Yeah. I'll think about it. I can get it in pink as well. Nice. My Amazon's fucking. What the hell is this random? Whoa! Look at those shot glasses.
What? That's pretty sick.
That's sick. Hang on, I'll show the camera. Save you having to like. It's like a Viking horn. You put it on your drink.
What Reddit questions have we got for today?
None of your fucking business, mate. Let's find out.
I like the Reddit questions.
Yeah,
I found they're a good segment.
I just hate having to go on Reddit to find them. You know what I mean?
Well, tough shit, innit?
That is tough shit. Nope, not saved. History.
Oh, you guys like the new watch?
Yeah, I bought Louis a watch for his birthday.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Tag.
Tag, yeah. Feel free to buy us Tag watches as like a little present.
Now the podcast's making thousands, millions, in fact. You can just splash out on things like this.
Okay, this first question.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you screenshot them and send them to me, yeah?
What did you finally learn at an embarrassingly late age? So I'll ask you the question, I'll read some replies. So is there anything that you learned at an embarrassingly late age?
Anything I learned... Wait, say the question again.
What did you finally learn at an embarrassingly late age?
I don't know.
One of mine was, I was probably about 15, 16, when I found out that pay-per-view isn't spelt like Paper, like, A4. I knew what it was.
P-A-P...
Like, like a sheet of paper.
Oh, yeah,
like,
okay.
I never probably understood it was pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Which is idiotic of me.
Stupid.
Go on. Anything of you? Anything of you?
No, I've never made a mistake in my life, mate. Said it before, say it again.
Fair. Oh, I had this one as well. So, Yosemite is not pronounced Yosemite. My dad made fun of me for that for like a month. Yeah, Yosemite.
That's how you say it?
Yeah, Yosemite.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, Louis learned something. Nice.
Yosemite.
This one's kind of boring. I just wanted to see if you had anything.
Okay.
But I realised that you're also boring. So, when I was a kid, my mum told me that drinking cold water too fast would make my organs tie themselves in a knot to keep warm. She said there was no cure for this and you would just die.
What? I've never heard that.
Yeah, that sounds like your mum was a bit schizo.
One of the things I always heard was if you eat seeds, then the plant's going to grow inside you and you're going to die. And then I ate an apple seed one time and I cried.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to die.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
That was a long time ago. 2 days.
Yeah, I was going to say. This question is, what's the most attractive thing a guy can do for a girl? But obviously, we're not girls, so I thought I'd flip it. And what's the most attractive thing a girl can do for a guy?
Ooh. Maybe just like remembering little things. Like I tell you something, and then you remember it. Just like a little detail.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like that goes both ways.
That like shows that you're paying attention. I was like, oh shit, nice.
Mm-hmm. Fair. Some of the answers for like guys to do to girls, because I feel like that's important, because our viewership is entirely male.
I don't think it is,
Well, no, it's probably not, but there's going to be more boys watching this than girls. Well, maybe not this episode. Hugs from behind. Georgia always says that she likes hugs from behind, and I get that. I like hugs from behind.
Yeah.
Neck kisses, yeah. So, enjoying their hobbies as well. So, like, being
Okay.
enthusiastic about their hobbies.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
That's one that goes both ways, I
Yeah.
think. Because there's nothing worse than, like,
Oh.
when you're excited about something or you think something was really funny, and you're trying to explain it, and you say,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's just a buzzkill.
Yeah, it's an instant mood killer.
Even if you don't like it, just show a bit of appreciation. Sometimes it goes a long way. Just be like, oh, nice, mate. That's really cool.
Nice, mate. No, yeah, you don't, like, obviously you don't be like, whoa, that's so cool, oh my god, I love that. But, you know, like, just fake it if you have to.
Yeah, fake it, innit? Just fake some appreciation for me, please.
I try to clean the apartment and have a meal ready when she gets back from work. Have a place to come home so you don't have to work on, just relax. Yeah, that's a both thing. If you came home and you found someone who had made you food and cleaned for you, then
That'd be sick.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be sick.
Awesome is a word I don't use at all, and I think it's because Guy used it so much. It killed the word.
Probably
the
don't
word
use it
for
then.
me.
It's got bad omen.
All right, yeah, fine. Fuck you. Being there for her when she needs a friend or someone there without expecting any type of sexual, physical, or romantic relationship gesture in return. That's a fact. No expectations if you're trying to comfort her. Even if you are a horny devil, there are times where you can't. So, I hate Reddit. Like just some of the. You just see a lot of people, and it's like.
Read it out.
No, it's. Hang on, what was it? I scrolled past it. When you just see, when someone makes a joke, and it's really not funny, and in that moment you sort of lose all interest in that person, whether it be like romantically or just as a mate.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be like,
yeah,
that's a mood killer. Someone making an unfunny joke, especially if like when we were laughing about you being scared of the dark, and you made that hilarious joke that if you haven't seen, you should probably go watch the podcast.
Yeah, episode 11.
And we're both saying shit and we're both laughing.
Yeah.
If say there's like 3 of you and 2 of you are doing it,
and one's sitting there,
or like one says something, and it's just instantly, oh yeah, that wasn't funny. I've been that person before, and it's the worst feeling ever when you know that you've just ruined the joke.
Because everyone's looking at you like, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah, leave please.
Yeah.
Right, how do I? Oh, lad, I see. This guy's got minus 65 uploads. Fucking hell.
Minus 65.
Yeah. He's just so about the cleaning and making food, and he's just like, although that sounds really sweet, you live there too, right? You make a mess there. Only normal that you would also clean, not just her. True.
Some people on the internet just can't grasp some concepts.
No.
And they just have to start beefing, and it's like, bro, shut up.
Yeah, like, do you remember the fucking guy who was like, you can't tell people to brush their teeth.
Like, yeah.
They might have mental health issues. It's like, okay, brush your fucking teeth. It's like, I think we all... everyone needs to brush their teeth. There are certain things that, no matter how fucked up your life is at the moment, still try and clean. If you physically can't because of the situation, then I mean, like, okay, yeah, unlucky
The
for you.
point we were getting about that was like, because we were talking about mental health and talking about caring for yourself. And then we were talking about people who don't brush their teeth. It's like, oh, like taking care of yourself like helps your mental health.
Yeah, definitely.
And then this guy was just like, well, that's insensitive, but like, you should brush your teeth. You should still look after yourself. You look after yourself, you feel good about yourself. You don't have to if you just wallow and say, oh, I'm depressed, so I'm not going to do this, then you just make things worse. You have to, as hard as it is, you have to push yourself out of that hole, because you just end up going deeper and deeper into the hole.
Yeah, I fully agree. It's one of like, it's doing shit even when you feel like that you'd want to do anything else. Like,
do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.
Yeah, that's the difference between me and normal people, alright? So, what is the worst response to I love you?
Thanks.
Ah, cool. Anyway, people are like, it's basically that shit. Someone was saying like, one time I laughed because I thought they were joking. Like, that would be pretty.
Oh.
Someone says I used to love you too. That would be pretty fucked up.
Oh. What do you do when someone says that to you?
If I was like, look,
You say to my mom, love you. Thanks. I used to love you. How the fuck do you come back from that?
yeah, imagine you just leaving for your day and you're like, oh, see you later, honey, love you, you know, have fun. And she's like, yeah, I used to love you. like, huh?
Ooh, nah. Would you have to end the relationship?
Yeah, oh my fucking god, like, she's just said she used to love me. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know. Like, it's such a hard thing to try and imagine because it's just sort of such an out of the blue, like.
Yeah. I wouldn't know how to respond. I think I'd just stand there and be like, well, thanks.
Yeah.
See you later then.
How long in a relationship do you think you should wait before you say I love you?
At least a couple months.
Yeah.
Sort of wait for that like honeymoon period to like end, and that's when you sort of like see, oh, are we just sort of on that like not high, but like that sort of rush of emotion of like just finally being together, and then wait to see if it is it actually genuine once that sort of fades away, and then you're like, okay, maybe this is actually like proper, not just a fling.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's like when people like on the like as soon as you get together, like, oh my god, I love you, they're just like doomed to fail.
Yeah.
Just wait a bit, because like it's not. I wouldn't say it's love yet. You need to like develop it and like foster it before like a 2-week relationship is actually deemed as love.
Yeah, I fully agree. It's the difference between love and lust, isn't it?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you have to actually love someone before you properly understand, because it's like you see all these fucking year 8s and it's like mains love you day 1, you know, happy 3-day anniversary.
Based on this story, 1 week.
Yeah, that's fucking. Do you know like 6 months, is that like special to you? Like, would you get gifts for your partner at the 6 month?
Not a year.
Yeah, definitely.
I think 6 months. 6 months is a milestone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, you're half a year. You know, that's pretty decent. I wouldn't say maybe like go out for a meal, go and do something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
have like a date on it, but nothing extravagant. I'm not gonna buy you a ring for your fucking 6 months. You know what I mean?
1 year, then get a gift, because that's a big thing. 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year, and then obviously years, but like half and like 3 months, and like no, fuck off, mate. Someone also just put ... so ?
Damn.
Like, so, but how do you respond to that if you just confess your feelings to someone?
Wait, so you're not in a relationship? You're saying like, this is still the question of.
Yeah. So this is like you've been crushing on this girl for fucking months. You know, you've been hanging out. It's been going well, and you're like, look, so you've been friends for years, actually. And you're like, look, I can't be your friend any longer because it's killing me, because I love you. And they're like, so.
Oh, you just see you in the gym.
Yeah,
see you in the gym. See you in the gym, bro.
I've seen a lot of posts on my Instagram about like people being heartbroken and all sorts of different things in this gym. It's the way forward.
It is, isn't it?
Heavy. How many people do you think have actually started the gym? Do you think if you had to look at a pie chart of reasons people start the gym, how big of the slice do you think
be a
like
decent
heartbreak
percentage?
Is?
It'd be like maybe like 30 like heartbreak, 30 want to impress someone or start like getting more attention from people, and then maybe just like the other, well no, maybe like 40 each, and like 20% like I just want to be healthy.
Yeah, fair.
I feel like the majority of people get into the gym like I did, like when like year 9 I was like, yeah, I want to start getting some birds, I'm gonna start going I want to go to the gym. That was like my main motivation to start the gym, and now it's like it's a part of my life. Like I can't go without the gym, otherwise oh shit, oh god shit.
Fucking hell, that's a stop-start yesterday. Do you want me to carry on entertaining?
Yes, so you have to get the thingy.
Oh, the lawnmower. Alright, well, in the meantime, hey guys, how are you? Obviously finished school, got a fight coming up. you guys should buy tickets to that. I'm actually not sure I put the tickets. I thought they were in my bag, but they weren't. So I really hope I can find them. Yeah, sure. See you in 2 minutes, guys. Amber heard this, Amber heard that. Bitch, tell me what the fuck she heard already. Nice. I've just found another post. It's kind of fucked up, but it made me laugh, but it's also like sad at the same time. How to deal with my girlfriend telling me I'm small. Last night, my girlfriend pressured me into letting her give me a blowjob. I didn't like it one bit as I was cold and my penis didn't get hard. She wasn't on her A game either. After a few minutes, I told her to stop and she said my penis was small and jokingly mimicked its size with her fingers. I always knew I'm on the unluckier side of men, but I'm really not that small. I'm average, give or take a tiny bit. That crushed my confidence though, which she said destroyed my confidence, and I feel like I never want to talk to her again. I feel ashamed and I want to cancel our plans for today and stay inside all day. How should I deal with this?
She ain't the one. If she...
No, does she a bitch?
Like, see you later, mate.
Yeah, she first off pressured her into having sex as assault. If it was my boyfriend pressured me into giving him a blowjob, then it's like,
yeah,
wow, okay, fucking, this guy's a piece of shit. She's the same.
Yeah.
If I get,
yeah, nah. If like, yeah, see you later.
Yeah,
you're gone. There's no respect there.
No, there's nothing.
One, like, pressured him into it, and then
Made fun of him.
two is made fun of him. Like, he's that's horrible. That's horrible. That, any man who would get made fun of in that way just removes your dignity.
Yeah, I could be 18 inches wide and like 20 inches long, and you were like, yeah, it's kind of small. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. It's like, what?
That's a mood killer.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
You'd be gone. Streets. For the streets.
Yeah,
she's for the streets.
She is for
the
streets, man.
What do the comments say on that?
The like similar shit, saying that she's a piece of shit for like that's coercion and blah 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 blah, and like poor guy saying talking about how nice she is. This is the thing: is in toxic relationships, it's obviously from an outside perspective, it's very easy to focus on the toxicity and be like, well, why are you putting yourself through that? Because they never see the good bits. And there's always bits that make you stay with that person, even through the hurt. And that's what makes them so fucking awful and difficult, because you're going to lose either way. But the
short-term
short-term loss with one, but it never feels like short-term loss, does it? Especially not from the side before you've taken that step. It's like...
There's always that, like... when there are like good times, when it's like predominantly bad times, when you have the good times, like that keeps you hooked in, because you think when the bad times, oh, but the good times are really good.
Yeah.
When the good times are good, it's alright. But like, with like you're in a very toxic relationship, then there shouldn't have to be like that. Oh, when it's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's bad. It's better to get out.
Yeah, fucking. I feel for all the brothers who have to apologize because they hung out with their friends the night before and all that sort of shit. It's like
going through their phone, checking all their messages. It's like, bro, if you can't trust them, then you should be in a relationship with them.
Yeah, trust is definitely a big one, because
I feel sorry, go on.
I was gonna say it's very easy to break, and it's so difficult to hold. What are you gonna say?
In a relationship, you start off, you have my full trust, fully trust you. If you break it, see you later. Then that's it. Like I will fully trust in you that you're not gonna go and like cheat or whatever. If you do, then it's like, all right, I'm going to the gym. You're going to the streets. See you later.
Yeah, fuck people that cheat. Do you believe one to cheat always a cheat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's like...
Jada showed that.
Jada did show that.
Jada showed that, bitch.
And it's like, obviously, it's not fair to categorize all women, or not all women, just all people because of one person's actions.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I think when it comes, like, if I killed someone, you wouldn't leave me in a room with someone, would you?
No.
Because you'd be like...
Well, unless they were like armed and you weren't like a police officer or something.
Yeah. It's like you wouldn't leave a kid with a nonce. It's like, you just know that's a bad recipe.
Yeah.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Exactly.
Man, how many different like facts do you reckon we spit in this podcast?
It's always facts, mate.
I agree.
Too many to count. Go back to like the toxic thing.
Yeah.
Last episode we mentioned about we talking about like toxic friends and how you should like have a positive friend group. And I was thinking as well, it shouldn't just be like everything you do like, yes mate, that's sick, mate, that's sick. When you have yes men, that's also not very good for growth either, because when you make a mistake, they don't check you on it. They're just like, oh yeah mate, don't worry about it, you're in the right.
Yeah, yes men.
When you're not
toxic.
checked, then you don't learn as well. It's both sides. You don't grow when you're in a toxic relationship, which is when they're negative towards you, but when they're also like constantly praising you.
That is also negative.
You see a lot of downfall of like celebrities, like a lot of fighters as well. Once they get rich, everyone wants to be their friend, but they're all leeching off of them, and then you see the downfall. They lose all of their money and shit because they're just getting scammed. Like Don King. Do you know Don King?
No.
He was Mike Tyson's promoter, and he was known for like he'd like befriend a lot of black fighters, and the contracts he would give them, were 80% to him, 20% to the fighter. But he would like befriend them and he'd trick them and whatnot. And Mike Tyson at his peak, his net worth was like hundreds of millions, and that was of him getting like very small amounts of his purse.
Oh shit! So do you think if he was
getting like way more, he would have been even richer?
Scary.
But and Don King, he's been to jail multiple times. I don't know how he became a promoter, because I'm pretty sure he murdered someone as well. I don't know how on earth he got into like the boxing promotion, because he promoted like Muhammad Ali's fights, like Mike Tyson's fights, a load of like the 90s and the 80s. He promoted a lot of their fights. But he's an absolute snake. He's a slime. He's honestly a slime. He's a horrible man. He is. Don't trust Don King. And he's got horrible. You know, there's like laugh, and it's like a very like evil like.
The Jeff Bezos laugh.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's find this Don King laugh. What do you think about Eddie Hearn? Is Eddie Hearn?
I like Eddie Hearn. He's a funny guy.
Okay.
He seems like one of the best promoters in boxing at the minute.
Funny watching him and Jake Paul talk, and he's like, "I think you're average."
Yeah, you will never be a world-class fighter.
No. Damn, yeah, that is a super villain.
Yeah.
Shit. He's a funny-looking dude.
Yeah. Fuck Don King.
Yeah, fuck Don.
His hair's really weird as well.
Yeah, he's got like mad scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he could play Doc from Back to the Future if they did like a remake today.
Yeah. There was Mike Tyson talked about him a lot in his autobiography.
Yeah.
And how like one time Don had done something to like really piss him off, and he was in the limo with him, and Mike literally just like booted him out, just full on just went boom out and just drove off. Beast. And like he's like full on just like sparked him before, because like he's pissed him off, and Mike just clapped him.
Mental.
But he always wormed his way back in.
Yeah, he looks like
he always made it like against the establishment, like, brother, we have to stay together and all this. And then as he's like fleecing him of all of his purse.
God, fucking money changes people.
I
would like the idea of becoming rich scares me purely for the fact of what happens if it changes me.
What about the people around you as well? What if they change?
Yeah, they are. I reckon 100%.
Have some money. Your aunties, dogs, uncles, sisters, fathers. Like, oh, do you remember me from that one time I saw you?
No.
Send me 10 grand.
Yeah, fuck off. If you won the lottery, would I get anything?
Yeah.
80% of it.
Nah, you'll get like a postcard of me in like Milan,
nice,
chilling on my
with
yacht.
a fiver on the back or something.
Hope you're okay. As I'm like, I've taken the BUP worldwide.
Yeah, on his own.
Rich millionaire guest. I got Andrew Tate on my podcast.
Oh God, no.
What's your opinion on Andrew Tate?
See, I don't know him well enough, but my brother sent me a video being like, "Do you know who this is?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Good. If you actually got into his shit, I'd probably disown you as a brother." And I was like, "Okay." And then you mentioned him on the podcast, and Breach was like, "That's the guy who I sent you to." Sent to you, and like apparently, because from the conversations I've had with you about him and his whole men should be allowed to cheat but women have to stay loyal. That's all I need to know that he's a piece of shit. When we said in the run, it's like I can respect that he's a good fighter, don't respect his personality.
Yeah.
It sounds like a piece of shit, and it's annoying when piece of shits can fight because then you have nothing against them or nothing on them even because
He's a world champion.
Yeah, they'd bang you out.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Andrew Tate, Lee?
There's some things when I hear him speak, it's like, okay, like that makes sense. But then there's others like, he's got to be joking. Surely he's got to be joking. There's sometimes he's like, there was one. He's blowing up on TikTok right now.
Yeah.
And so can you open the curtains again?
Is it going dark?
Yeah. I'll wait for you to wait for.
It's because there was the glare off the car windscreen that made it so like.
Yeah. So yeah, there was this clip on TikTok. Is that too bright now? That looks sound.
Yeah, it's fine.
And it was him going, if 100 people had all eat beef and another 100 people all eat sushi and they all come together and they'll have a fight, who's gonna win? Obviously the people who eat beef, because beef is a strong meat.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
And they're gonna fuck up the people who eat sushi because sushi's weak.
What's weak about sushi? It's fish and rice. What the fuck?
Like, surely he's gonna be taking the piss. Like, surely he is just pulling the wool over everyone's eyes, and because he's got like a course thing, and it's called like Hustlers University, and there's like I don't know if this is a whole pyramid scheme kind of thing, but there's people on TikTok who are like, and these clips are going viral as well, and it's of, oh, I'm trying out Andrew Tate's Hustlers University. Follow me to see how I progress. And so I kind of like, is this all like, they're all big inside circle? Because apparently it's just a Discord with loads of like really rich people, and they're like coaching each other, like the people who are joining and whatnot. So I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, that sounds
and
like
some of the
bullshit.
clips as well, he can't be serious. There's no way he believes all of this. He was on Big Brother as well.
Yeah, I just googled some claims to see, and it came up with him being on Big Brother. Apparently, Andrew Tate claims women should bear responsibility for being raped, which I think is a claim that should immediately get you wiped from the internet. I think sometimes cancel culture is necessary. I think cancel culture as a whole is bullshit. But I think if you say that, yes, I think women should bear responsibility for being raped, then you're a fucking idiot.
Well, I don't think Andrew Tate can be cancelled. That man does not give a fuck about anyone. He's got so much money. He doesn't have to care. There's another one about he like didn't go to his dad's funeral because he was just chilling with birds in Romania. And he's like, yeah, my dad would want me to stay here in Romania with these women.
Scum. Yeah, fuck Andrew Tate. I've never watched a single Andrew Tate video. And fuck Andrew Tate.
There was another one as well. I'm just recalling these from my memory. It was like, if you're on my team, you can't be weak. Right? If you have a heart attack, you're not on my team. You're not getting saved because my team aren't weak. It's like, bro, if you're not having a heart attack now, I'm like, nah, you're weak, mate. Get off this podcast right now. I get up and leave. Whilst you're just dying on the floor.
Yeah, fucking hell. See, this is the thing. He's like the evil, you know what I mean? You know, like the sort of, you have like lawful, neutral. Yeah. He's like chaotic evil. That I'm scared that you have the potential to lean too far into the whole like, well, I think an extreme case, that's like the worst case scenario. That's your potential worst case scenario to fall into that sort of similar trap.
I don't think I would ever say women should bear the responsibility of being raped.
That's good. I think the in like year 8 or year 9 maybe actually, the beef and sushi thing sounds like something you'd say about veggies and beef. Like, well, people only eat peppers, right? Yeah, well, peppers isn't good for boxing, is it? And you would have got really angry and started trying to fight people as well.
Yeah, like, you're an odd bloke.
Bit of an odd one.
He's a bit of an odd bloke. But there was I think it was it Scarface? There's a quote, and he's like, "You need like people like me to hate on, because you're all the same. You need someone like a polarizing figure." And to be fair, like I said about the Muhammad Ali quote before, everyone's watching. Yeah. Regardless whether they hate him or love him, they're still watching at the end of the day, and they'll probably buy his course. So it just boosts him in the algorithm, doesn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah, it just. that's when you sell out. You've sold your soul at that point. Like, because if he doesn't actually believe these claims, he's doing it for money and he's doing it for views, and that is selling out. I'm lost for words at the stupidity.
Should get him on the podcast.
Yeah,
debate him.
Just chat shit the whole time, and then he'll beat us up.
Spar him. Have you seen any of his fights?
No.
He has got fucking power. To be fair, like he's got like one hit power.
Damn.
That's like he's full on just like slap with the left and just come in with the right, crashed it down, and the guy's just gone.
He does kickboxing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the power in his hands and legs is like.
Do you reckon he's any good at grappling?
Probably. Like he just looks like a strong guy.
Fuck.
He's also like beefing like universities. Like don't like fuck university. But then his like whole Discord thing is Hustlers University.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Gary V vibes.
Well, Gary Vee seems like less of a piece of shit than Andrew Tate, though. He just similar sort of money. Buy my course.
NFTs.
Yeah.
NFTs.
He seems good at what he does, though. He's clearly making money from it.
Apparently, he's like manipulated the whole NFT thing because he like. There's a clip of like Logan Paul in this podcast saying how Gary Vee did like a big like team like conference call with like loads of celebrities and was like everyone buy NFTs now, so the whole like just manipulated the market in a sense to like inflate everything and make NFTs a thing.
Why is like market manipulation illegal?
Because I could be like, I could buy like £1 million in this stock and be like, oh everyone, this is gonna go up, buy this stock, and the rockets.
Then you sell.
Yeah, and I make loads.
Why is that illegal?
I don't know.
Because I understand that it's like, yeah, it's not great, but I haven't necessarily hurt people. It's the sort of, it's like, what betting should be illegal then. You know what I mean?
Maybe like the crashing markets, because you can there's shorting.
Yeah, where you bid expecting it to like go down.
Yeah. Like if you like purposefully like crash a company, you want to bankrupt that company, then that's fucked up.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up.
But I don't know about like is it longing is called when you used to buy and hold instead of waiting for it when you want it to go up.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know. I don't know if that is illegal. Maybe I don't know.
Because I remember when Elon Musk got sued for it.
Yeah,
but it's like it just seems like you're playing the game. Like there is a game to stocks and crypto, and that seems part of the game. Instead of just sitting there waiting and be like, oh, I hope this one goes up.
Have you seen the crypto crash?
Oh, fucking yeah, apparently like extreme fear on the scale. I you know how on your phone apps sort of like uninstall themselves? I just haven't installed my crypto apps, I'm just waiting. I'll just install them in like a month or so, see how it is.
I might put some money into like Bitcoin.
Yeah, now seems like a good time to buy, I guess.
Yeah, because it's low and you're just going to buy now and hold. Because it was at 50k and then now it's at like 24.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate. I'm buying fucking Bitcoin right now.
Literally like everything just, bar a few just went.
Yeah. I remember I saw a thing about KSI lost like 90% of his crypto wealth. Also, it's some fucked up number, or maybe a coin that he had like a lot in lost 98% of his wealth.
Yeah, it was literally like within a few hours. Like we were looking at like me and Kenzie were looking at like the Binance graphs.
Yeah.
And it literally went like down a bit, up a bit, down a bit, up a bit.
Fuck! What caused it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The lizards at the top.
Probably market manipulation.
Yeah. Well, yes, that's the thing, because there comes a point where you cross a line of wealth where you go above that law. And where you get control of like that sort of shit, and so it's like, what the fuck?
If any politician says to you like, "Oh, you can't do this," be like, "It is 20k. Shut up."
Yeah. Oh, that shit you sent about Rishi Sunak being worth like £730 million. He should not be.
No. It's like politicians. They get paid like a good salary, but they're not like their net worth should not be £730 billion.
Well, is it billion or million?
Or million, sorry.
Yeah. I fully agree. It definitely should not. Oh god, yeah, you can see in my fucking graph.
Ooh. Yeah, my Binance, I remember I put like 100 quid in it. It's like, so my portfolio, it's not a big portfolio, but now it's like 20 quid.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I put like 20, I think, but yeah, like 30 quid in.
Yeah.
Then it went up to like 48 was its max in like May, and then now it's £10.66.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not good, right? Whereas
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv.
let's see what oh fuck, I can't remember. I got a long crypto email and shit. I'll do it when I get home. But yeah, I might buy Bitcoin now then. Fuck it, because Bitcoin's here to stay, right? The bull market always returns. But at the same time, I know so little about cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I got a book on it, and like, it sort of explained what
The
blockchain and all that is, and now it's just like, yeah, whatever. I don't really know much now.
Yeah, this is the thing. Is like, we'll probably suffer because we're uneducated on it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, right now I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll probably care in 2 months when I regret it and crypto is worth like 100 million and I didn't know about the blockchain.
Well, you just need to know about the blockchain.
Yeah. But blockchain just seems like a word you can throw about.
Yeah.
To be like, impress a girl or something. Be
blockchain. Got my blockchains.
Yeah. I just I recently decrypted the blockchain on my PC.
On my blockchain chain. It's worth like 100 blockchains. You know what I mean? It's just it's quite a lot.
I own a blockchain. I don't know if you know, but you can buy part of my blockchain.
Yeah, NFT blockchain dropping soon. Blockchain NFT.
The longer you say blockchain, the weirder it sounds. What? Oh, I hate it when words do that.
Buy my blockchain, guys.
Blockchain. Saying it feels so awful.
How do you make a cryptocurrency? Like, how does that come about? Oh, shit, someone's at the door again.
Yeah, it's your mum.
Oh, man. Another message from our sponsor.
Yeah. Palace
blockchain.
Blockchain. Nice one, dickhead. The guests have arrived. Willow and Bella. They went for a walk. No worries. The blockchain.
Anyway, speaking about the blockchain.
The blockchain. Do you guys know about the blockchain? Because we don't.
Blockchains on my wrist. That shit you can't resist.
Oh, bro. I loved Lamborghini when I was like 8. When did it come out? Let's find out. What's your guess when it came out?
2011.
2011?
Yeah. No.
I would have said like 16 or something.
No, not 16. No.
True.
Maybe 2012. Cash flow greater than... What was the lyrics?
Cash flow greater than the haters hating on my wrist. Got rocks on my wrist, that shit you can't resist. Cash flow greater than the haters hating on my wrist. Riding in your face, looking like a damn genie.
Riding my Lamborghini.
7 years ago. So, was that like 2013? No. Wait. Oh, lad, my math is so...
Yeah, maybe 2015?
Bad.
2015. Damn. 7 years ago.
Yeah, so 2015. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so 2015, 2016. Oh my god, do you remember Ty Lopez?
Ty Lopez?
Yeah.
He's still going too fast.
Here in my garage.
I read a book a day.
Yeah. What? He was the start of the sort of...
He's like the original Gary V. Ty Lopez.
Everyone's just on the Ty Lopez dick, you know what I mean?
I remember watching him and thinking, I need to get this course. This man's going to save me. To be fair, he had a good piece of advice, and it was... like, sort out, before you get a business, before you get anything else, sort out your physical and mental health first.
Yeah.
Get that in line. Get your diet in line. Get your exercise in line. Get your head in line. And then move on to, like, business and branching out.
God, sorry, but from going 71 mil, 30 mil, 23 mil, he now does 6.6k. Like, views-wise. That's tough.
Ooh, I wouldn't want our channel to be like that.
Dead.
Like 5 years time, because you see a lot of like people like 500k subs, but they get like 10k views.
Yeah.
I want like an active audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get like 100% like everyone watching all the time, but like, even like if you have like say like 500k having like 100k views per episode,
yeah, that'd be sick.
I feel like that's a good like viewer retention.
Mm-hmm.
Not fucking 6k. How many subscribers has he got?
He has. Why is the Wi-Fi still working in your house?
Just got a shit phone, mate.
Probably. He has only 1.29 mil, or only 1.29 mil.
That's not bad.
No.
Do you remember Stampy Longnose?
No. Sorry, I do obviously remember, but I never watched him. I hated him. He was boring. The cool kids watched Skydar's Minecraft and Deadlocks and that sort of.
I watched Skydar's Minecraft. Did you ever watch Dan TDM?
No, I didn't like him.
I met him in person.
Oh,
Another flex.
Insomnia.
Another flex.
God, he's still doing.
I think Dan TDM is doing pretty well, to be fair. I remember I checked his channel a while ago, and he's still like got a lot of views.
7.8 mil views 2 months ago. 2 mil views. Yeah, he's still getting.
He's managed to like weather the storm, kind of, because a lot of people from that period kind of went off. They kind of branched off and did their own thing, or just their channel died. But like he stayed relevant in that area.
Yeah, good for him. You know, like it's not easy. I imagine I think we spoke about it a while ago, how the Sidemen did it pretty well. They were able to grow with the times. Oh, I hated Vicstar. I still hate Vicstar. He's a pussy. Fuck you, Vicstar.
It's the hard times, man.
It is the hard times.
The hard times are here. What do you think the hard times actually are? People say about the hard times make strong men create good times make weak men.
Well, have we ever had a good easy times?
These are the easy times.
Are they?
Yeah, because if you think about it, relatively, this is the most prosperous time. Science and everything is advancing. We're as comfortable as possible. Like we're in a nice, comfy house. We're making a podcast.
Oh yeah, obviously. I'm not saying but if you take a look at it as a whole, if you think about nuclear threat and the war that's going on in Ukraine right now and all that shit, do you think that anyone has ever thought in their life that these are
we don't have to struggle. It's not like we're in a war zone. We're very comfortable right now.
We are.
Yeah.
But as humans, we're not.
Yes, but you think about in terms of the people in conflict and whatnot, it's not like the Roman ages or the caveman times where everyone was fighting tribes and shit.
But do you think in the Romans also thought they had it easy? Because all they had to do was conquer half of the world, and then,
Well, we see where. Well, it's easy to conquer the world, bro.
No, I'm saying no, but they did. Do you know what I mean? They owned it all.
Yeah, then they got complacent, and then was the fall of the empire.
Yeah, I think the saying is good, and the saying does make sense, but I think it can't be applied to the world because there won't always be
Think about the West then. The UK.
Okay, the West.
Yes, there is still conflict, but let's think about here. Okay. It's hard times in different ways. I just want to say, what's our hard time if we are in a hard time?
The rising energy cost.
Cost of living.
For the bills we don't pay.
Cost of living, yeah.
Yeah, the cost of living is actually quite scary at the moment, and the fact that Rishi Sunak was opted out of passing a bill to make it easier, but they're reducing VAT. So shut up, lad. You're worth 730 mil.
Yeah, you don't understand.
Yeah, you do not understand.
The people at the top, or even the middle class, won't really be super affected by the cost of living crisis. It's the people at the bottom.
Yeah, no, yeah, it is, and in most cultures, the poor people are just thrown to the streets and disregarded, which is, I hate the world, man. It's fucked up, the sort of the systems that are in place that we can't change, because if you try and change it, you'll either get silenced or you'll get killed.
You can't worry about things you can't control in it at the end of the day. Just do what you can.
True.
In your own lane. Just when you self-improve and you get to that position where you can give back, then give back. Not just blame the establishment, instead try and make a difference. Instead of just sitting on your ass, put on Twitter, fuck Rishi Sunak. Do it anyway. Just fuck Rishi Sunak.
Oh yeah, fuck Rishi Sunak.
But actually get off your ass, go and make loads of money, and then go and contribute back to your community. Because there's no sense of community anymore. I don't feel especially in the mole town.
Has there ever been a sense of community in the mole town?
I think there would have been back in
the riots.
You think about it, you always used to be like, you know, going out on the street, everyone would be playing out on the street. A lot of the parents knew each other and whatnot. But now it's like, even like on my neighbours, you know, you can see, oh, hiya.
Yeah, they've just come to ask for your fucking lawnmower.
Yeah, but it's not like the sense of community is not like a tight knit community. I think, especially like social media, that's like definitely degenerated it, because it's just online now. Your community is online, isn't it? Your Discord community.
Yeah,
there's a lot less real life contact communities. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
I think that's what our hard time will be.
What? Losing touch with
social connections, because they'll be replaced with the online. People will be so like not as good socially because they spend too much time online, because it's so addictive, and then that'll damage their like social skills and whatnot, and then they'll be longing for social connection, but because they're too afraid to do it in person, they look for it online, and that's when people become more and more isolated and things get worse. I think the hard time is going to come in attention span. No one's going to have an attention span. Everything is designed. This TikTok clip you're watching right now is specifically edited to keep your attention. Yeah. Because the attention span is king. That's what gets you like boosted in the algorithm, which what more people see you, which increases money. Time is money. And our hard time is no one's gonna have an attention span anymore. No one has an attention span now.
Yeah, true. My attention span's pretty fucking bad.
I have to check myself and like try and think to myself, okay, my attention span is being fucked here by my phone. I need to get off it, and I can feel it like trying to meditate. If I've been spending too much time on my phone, I can't focus. I can't be in the present moment, and that as well, not being able to be in the present moment, that's gonna ruin your social quality connections, because when you're actually with people, yes, you're getting out, but like you're not stimulated enough, so you're just gonna go on your phone. So you're not gonna make a social connection, and then you just go back more and more into your shell on your phone, because that's the only place you can get a social connection where you're stimulated enough and you also have the confidence enough to speak to people.
Fuck. Yeah. Do you think though that, say, if you told someone, 400 years ago, who was sending like notes on a pigeon to his mates across the world, and he'd have to wait a week and a half for it to get there, and then an extra week and a half for a reply. If you're like, yeah, I can talk to someone across the world in 2 seconds. Do you think
it's literally?
Yeah. Do you think he'd be like, these are the hard times for you? You know what I mean?
Well, because he wouldn't understand the downsides of that. Because it is brilliant. It is brilliant that we've got instant communication, but it's not the instant communication that's bad. It's the social media apps. It's the constant trying to grab your attention. Everything's designed to grab your attention. The apps we use are designed to keep you on there, because advertisers pay more when people spend more time on their apps, so the companies make more money. There's like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. They're all designed like literally to the size of the text, to the font of the text. They are designed to keep you there as long as possible. If you're watching like a TikTok clip, I guarantee the first thing you do now is just check the comments. First thing you probably do, you'll see it, you'll watch it for a couple of seconds and then check the comments. Scroll in the comments.
Yeah, why? Why do I do that?
Because you need that stimulation. It's something new. You need that constant...
Oh, shit.
If you're watching a YouTube video, you've probably already checked the comments. You've probably looked at the other videos to see what other videos are recommended. You probably open them if you're on a PC on another tab. You're probably thinking to yourself, oh, I'm going to watch this video next. You probably clicked off. Start watching another video. Because you're this long into the podcast.
Yeah, it's like an hour. Yeah, fuck. Because YouTube as well, if you have comments open and you turn it sideways, not on your phone, it opens with the comments on the right side.
That little tweak. Everything's tweaked to keep your attention as much as possible. Like so many people said to me like, oh yeah, I'm really struggling to revise because I just can't focus, man. I just can't sit there for long enough.
Because you're getting overstimulated. The dopamine, serotonin, it's all just through your brain. Fuck.
That's a hard time. Because it's gonna get worse. It doesn't seem as bad now, but it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unless we start this movement, get everyone off it, watch long form podcast videos like this.
This is actually increases your focus and brain capacity, I've heard.
No, literally, I've seen videos on TikTok when I've been scrolling. I get trapped in that doom scroll. Some guy is making videos like, right, we're gonna retrain your attention span. It's like, sit here, watch this video. Don't click on my account. Don't scroll past. Don't look at the comments. Just sit and watch this video, and he'll just like talk very slowly, like this. And he'll challenge you to just sit there and watch and listen to this video and don't do anything else. And I find myself, I'm itching to do it. I'm itching to scroll.
It's difficult. It's really difficult. But yeah, I remember I saw a video like that. It was like a college humor. Did you ever watch college humor on YouTube? They had some good shit. It's like a 3-minute video. And he's just sitting there just like, this is all the video is going to be. He's just talking like, damn. And like, I remember watching it as like a kid, and 3 minutes was difficult. Yeah. But then now I'd fucking
imagine kids growing up on technology. They're not gonna have an attention span.
Bro, iPad kids are the worst.
Because we would have had to remember reading books. Like reading books when you're young, it's boring, but like that actually did somewhat like train your attention span. Yeah, of course. The iPad is just gonna degenerate your attention span so much.
Yeah.
Kids aren't gonna there's the lack of quality social connections is gonna diminish so much. Unless we change.
Now's the time to fight for change.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's blow up Parliament.
It's a double-edged sword, the internet. Because yes, we've got the power to spread a positive movement like this and say, yeah, look, this is what's happening, this is what we've got to do. We're going to get off TikTok, we're going to get off Instagram. But it's how addictive it is. It's very dangerous. That's a hard time.
Yeah, fair.
That's a hard time. It's either that or war. It's either no attention span, no social connections, or war. Which, to be honest, it'll probably lead to some form of fighting because everyone's going to feel isolated. Because no one's going to be able to make friends. Like, did I post on the podcast Instagram story a while ago? It was this Snapchat news feed you get, and it was how kids are struggling to make friends in nursery.
Shit.
Because lockdown and everything, lockdown would have accelerated it, of course, because they don't know how to interact, do they? It's like we know training a dog, you've got to make it socialize with the dogs for it to be a respectable member of dog society. Because
fucking the dog that I've got on lockdown, and every time it sees a person, it barks like fucking.
It just gets aggressive.
Yeah.
You need to train. It is a form of training yourself, especially parents have a responsibility of training your child to be a functional member of society who's actually going to contribute and not be
a little feral dickhead.
Exactly. And just handing an iPad to your kid, I understand you might get a bit tired, you can't be arsed dealing with your kid, but that's going to ruin them in the long term so much. Especially when you consistently do it. It's alright, let them play video games, I guess. Maybe not.
Well, video games can be social.
Yeah, I think video games your friends, especially in person, playing Wii together. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, playing Wii, that's what the Switch is really good for.
Yeah,
sort of party games.
But not League of Legends. Fuck that.
Yeah, if your kid is if you see World of Warcraft or League of Legends on your kid's
throw
PC,
the PC out. Just put it on fire.
In front of the kid, it's actually really good for your relationship. Apparently, that's what I've heard.
They will thank you in the future.
Oh, do you ever watch it's Angry Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were they fake? They must have been
oh my
fakes.
god, yeah, of course they were.
It was all the time.
Yeah, he was always getting his Xbox and games destroyed. Is that on his drive on lawn?
And he'd be screaming, and be like, Dad, no, and he'd be crying and shit. And he'd be was it Jesse? I think so. There's some really American southern name, and he'd be yes, you shut up. Fucking dickhead.
I found those videos at the time where I didn't realize fake news and fake videos were a thing. You'd see Bigfoot has been spotted in America, and you're why are more people talking about it? Yeah. So when I'd see that, I'd be like, that dad is so mean.
Yeah.
God, the naivety of kids. There is something beautiful about having that sort of
innocence,
curiousness and innocence in the world. And then you see porn for the first time. It just a steady slope down from.
That's what steady is. You just straight down.
Yeah, as soon as you Google boobs for the first time as a 13-year-old, you may as well say goodbye. Fuck. Do you wish that you didn't have, or like, I not even that. How? Hang on, sorry. I've tried to think of 3 questions at once and haven't been able to ask a single one.
Right.
When were you first introduced to technology? When did you first like get your own phone?
We've asked this before.
We have, but it's part of the question.
I think always like a camera or like just a computer from a young age.
Okay.
Like a DS, PSP.
Like, what age did you have it? That's what I'm asking.
Maybe like 5. Maybe like a PSP or a DS.
Okay.
I'll probably always like watch satellite TV from like a young age.
Fair.
The internet, yeah, maybe like 7, 6. Had access to the internet for the first time, maybe.
Like unlimited access.
Yeah, but like I wasn't like oh, I'm gonna go watch porn now. Like I'm just watch like Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
You know, going on just browsing YouTube, like playing Club Penguin. You know.
Oh, did you see the people who made Club Penguin Rewritten got like arrested?
What?
Well, yeah. Do you know what Club Penguin Rewritten was?
Rewritten.
Fuck, that's such a hard thing to say. Rewritten, yeah.
No.
Well, basically, obviously, because Club Penguin shut down.
Yeah.
So these guys just remade it.
Right.
And then, like, it was up for like a year or so, and then they got arrested.
What, for like copyright or something?
Some bullshit, yeah.
Damn.
Real sad.
Heavy.
Club Penguin. Do you ever have you like a Bin Weevils kid?
Nah, I didn't like Bin Weevils. I had Mushy Monsters.
Mushy Monsters was fire. Oh,
Yeah.
I loved
Did you have the premium Mushy Monsters?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck.
My dad carried on to pay for it for like 2 years after I stopped
Really?
playing as well, because we just forgot.
Yeah.
$4.49 or whatever it was. You'd have to grow plants. Oh man, I might go home and see if Mushy Monsters is still a thing, just to sort of like give my nostalgia a bit or something. Damn. God.
Yeah, I remember getting to like it was like a spy.
Yeah, the premium thing, like you were like a hero and you got missions. And shit.
Yeah. I remember getting to that. I didn't have a premium account. I remember I worked hard for it because I don't even know what I'm doing at like 6.
Mm-hmm.
I get to it and it's like, you must pay to get past this and that. Like, I was so upset. I was like, no.
Literally.
But that led me finding Club Penguin.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was like, fuck Mushy Monsters. Found Club Penguin. I was like, yes.
Boycott. Yeah.
And then like, my uncle like paid for my Club Penguin. He paid out the yearly thing.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I was balling.
That is balling.
Card Jitsu. I was a black belt at Card Jitsu. I was a beast. I was a king.
Did you have to be premium for black belt? I don't think you don't have to.
It was like the dojo or something, like the secret dojo.
Oh,
like the elements and like the fire and water and all that cool shit.
Yeah, but I thought like you could get Kajutsu without, because I remember being a black belt.
Yeah, I think so, but
I didn't pay.
It wasn't as cool.
Oh.
There was some like hidden features or whatever. I remember I had like all the puffles as well.
Yeah, I could only ever get like a blue or like a white puffle or something.
Yeah, I had them all. My like igloo was like sick. With disco lights and everything.
Nice. Doing the shitty little like, dance you could do. They could throw snowballs at people. God.
I remember trying to type like fucking shit
and immediately get banned for life.
It was like, you cannot say this, and then like if like you try one more time you get banned. And then I was like, I got like a 1-day ban and I was like, no.
What monster were you on? Mushy Monster?
I have no idea. I can't remember. That's so long ago.
I was Katsuma. I was a little orange cat you could get. I bet you were like the angry volcano looking one.
No, I think it was the zombie looking guy.
Fair.
I think so. Yeah.
Let me see what they look like. Hang on. God, fucking. You get moshlings. I like
moshlings. Yeah, I remember that.
I got like the magazine for Mushy Monsters. Yeah, I was him.
Yeah, I was one without the eye.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I remember I got my grandma to get Mushy Monsters.
Nice. Oh, they made a film?
Yeah.
What the hell? Why didn't we go see this, Louis?
Not cool enough.
No,
I wasn't a member. I didn't pay for premium.
Do you remember going to see the Emoji film?
Oh my days.
That was bad.
Oh my days. I remember who did we go with?
Me, right, so it was me, you, I think Oscar and Guy were there. It was Nathan and Jacob.
Yeah.
Finn, maybe?
Yeah, Finn
and Tarek?
Did they come as well? That was a bad film.
Oh yeah, it's a
I remember everyone being
awful
like,
film.
they'd hyped for it, like, oh my god.
Well, yeah, it was sort of like, God, we're so ironic watching this film right now.
I remember Jacob came running in, and he had like an emoji top on.
No, it wasn't an emoji. He was wearing like the Pokemon fit.
Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah.
I remember that.
And I remember being like, oh gosh.
Don't be mean. We can't be mean to people on the podcast anymore, Larry.
No, we can't.
Saw Jacob the other day. He came to school.
He's quite funny, Jacob.
That's
some fun memories with Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob's always been very funny.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like got him in trouble sometimes.
Yeah. I remember on the last day before COVID, I remember he came in with a gas mask, and he was like, "Oh my god!" It's like, just like taking the piss. But then like, I'm thinking like, "Oh, why is he wearing a gas mask?" So like, stupid, and then we all end up having to wear face masks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fuck.
That was
a bad omen.
That was a bad omen. Jacob basically started COVID. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Blaming you, Jacob.
Yeah. We were in Welsh together with like Miss Price, I think her name was.
Oh god.
And there was one point where you had to like act out as a character or something, and then we had to guess what it was in Welsh. There was something, I can't remember what it was. Yeah. And Jacob put his jumper on, wrapped it around his head like a burqa, got a ruler, and started pretending to cut people's head off and shouting Allahu Akbar and shit like that.
Jesus Christ.
Obviously, year 9 me thought that was the funniest fucking shit. Also because it's like he's doing that in front of the teacher. It's like, but yeah, heavy looking back. Funny memory though. You asked like what the fondest one was. What's your most like? Do you have any like outrageous memories of like we shouldn't have done that? I think there's some stuff that we did that we probably shouldn't have gotten away with that we did, but I can't remember exactly what. I just remember having the feeling of it.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think there was anything outrageous, mate, really. Or maybe... No, yeah. I probably wouldn't stay on the podcast.
True, that's a very good point.
Yeah, if there was, I don't think there is, but I wouldn't stay on the podcast.
Yeah, incriminating.
Yeah.
Apparently, rap lyrics can't be used as evidence anymore.
Yeah, but why?
I think that's a good thing.
Really?
Well, yeah, because it's sort of like, gangster rap. I don't know. Yeah,
to be fair, like a lot of like the OG like NWA and shit, like they rapped about what they're actually doing.
Yeah,
like, that was like the whole gangster thing.
There's a song by him called Rap Snitch Knishes, and talking about snitching on yourself. It's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
But it's like like it's very real. Talking about killing people and slapping hoes. I like NWA. The shit they did when they did is crazy.
They have bollocks.
Like the balls to make a song called "Fuck the Police"
and do it in front of the police.
Yeah,
when they say like, "Oh yeah, don't do it, getting arrested," and just, "Yo, Dre, I got something to say." Fuck the police. That scene in the Straight Outta Compton's a good scene. Yeah, I would have loved to see them live. Can you imagine the scenes? Bro. Oh my days, especially being at that concert. It was multiple concerts where they just decided, we're gonna shut this down.
Oh my god, yeah, of course, because the police ran the town. I mean, like you could imagine not wanting to stand outside, like me, you, and Tarek, or whatever, because of the fear that if police drove by, we'd get arrested and we'd get beaten in the street.
God damn.
And not be able to do anything because they're the police.
It's fair. It seemed like everyone was on their side, really.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because at the same time, it's like, being the people's champ is great, but it's not going to stop you from getting beaten off.
No. I suppose.
Oh, man.
Do you want to end the episode there?
Yeah.
I feel like we've been going for a while.
We haven't, and especially with all the interruptions.
Yeah.
We're trying to get like the train of thought back.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. This is episode
13. I think I'll guest on another guest on next week.
Yeah, our first guest. Maybe our first guest that we can keep an episode up with. Fuck.
Check out the watch. Jeez.